Hey, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach. I'm the voice behind the icon, and my god, do we have a journey for us today. We're here in PowerWash Simulator, and we've got a lot to do. But I do want to look at using... Oh, I have to buy a cleaner thing, don't I? Dang it! I don't know how much that is. So we've got soap. I assume that'll be in here. Oh. That's not bad. Oh, but I need this one. Much worse. Much worse. How do I attach, though? Hold on. Too many buttons. Did I get the right one? Because I'm going to be sad if we didn't. Let me look. We are Urban XU2. Yeah, so no, we've got it. Okay. And then put in the multi-purpose. Here we go. Definitely seems to be helping. It's definitely a little bit faster, I guess. Yeah, we are going to go through it so quick, though. Just trying to use it as much as we possibly can. Of course, we've had a lot of things back and forth. Yeah, see, that doesn't last at all. We're able to use white on this one, give us the widest band. Alright. Oh. Getting a phone call, so I'll be right back. Even on my day off, I don't get a day off. Alright. Not the end of the world for a conversation like that, but it's my equipment, so I understand. Just meh. Let's actually see. Let's do one thing at a time. Why not? Of course, even this isn't large enough to go all the way through the edge. Which is what I'm trying to do, but I'm missing a big chunk back there. I'm missing so many bits and pieces, but we are halfway, so I'm going to take that as kind of a win. But that is the hope for this episode, by the way, is to finish up the floor. And I'm trying not to cut corners, but my god, there's just so much. This one should have gotten done, because this one was done with soap. Rotate and go again. Whoops. There are all the pieces that we may have missed. All the way around, something like this. Can't really get in here as much as I want to because there's a fence. People living in a nice neighborhood. What are you thinking? Don't you want a clean playground? Can't have both. You'll either live in a slum with a nice playground or not have a clean playground. Your choice. Your choice. There's that. I say this should clean the rest up actually nicely, so I'm not even sad about that. Let me just through here, through that one at least. Go back to this camera, and we should be able to finish it right in time. Bam. Okay, so is this all yellow floor? No, it's sections. Okay. I feel like that's going to be the best way that my brain's going to be able to do this is literally through the sections. So, if we're doing this, let's actually turn it up even to green. So I can literally just do this all the way around. case. I actually have no problem switching to yellow either. At least make sure that I get it in the first go. Excuse me, my goodness, I'm so sorry. Need to not be ill. But you notice that it kind of always seems to happen. You're not sick until you, like, have a day off. I've never taken off a day sick from work that wasn't related to a medical procedure or something like that. But, man, it seems like as soon as I'm like, I've got time to relax, the immune system's like, aw, man, so don't I. And it dies. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Almost there. Come on. Yeah. All right. So then it's the small blue floor. Yeah, I'm thinking in sections. This is going to be fine. We're going to pick our battles, though. I mean, because, like, I'd love to run in order, but... Bam. Okay, how much is red? Oh, my God, there's a lot of red. Let's do the smaller sections first. It'll make me feel better. And we'll make it a one big grand finale when we're done. Make sure we're actually recording. Yes, we are. I'm going to be paranoid about that. So, the reason I know when I'm doing it on my other computer is literally I have 3 screens telling me. So, this one I'm using a single screen monitor, and because I don't have a second one set up because I don't have room. I plan to in the future because I get so sick of, like, oh my God, can I actually see anything? One of my friends, actually, my best friend, has a curved monitor, and it's huge. It's just huge. And now the fact that I always have to wear glasses, I'm like, maybe. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm also hoping to get into, once we're in the new house, get into iRacing with my dad. Starting our own little league and being able to do some races against each other with AI, doing some stuff. I don't know what car he's going to want to drive. I know that I want to be in a modified. He seems pretty good at late model. I'm still hopeful. Junior said it in November. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Said that there's supposed to be a new street stock body coming, and he even said a mini stock. Now, I don't think it's going to be this year. It was talked about and never confirmed, and you know how everybody likes to drag their feet, but the last update didn't really have anything for short track oval racers, so I'm hoping that this update will give us something new. But seeing as it's in a couple weeks and we haven't gotten any teasers yet, I'm a little hesitant. Alright, then there's a green circle right underneath the feet, which is funny because it didn't keep our save from last time that we'd finished this. It kept what we finished, but I couldn't remember exactly where the dirt mapping is, which is understandable. I'd be asking a lot from a game to remember over cloud data exactly what dirt we had touched. Okay, almost done? Yeah, okay. Alright, so by doing this in sections, I actually feel like it's going faster than what I expected. And I think that's just because I'm keeping myself occupied. Small tasks, small projects, just keep me focused better. I think there's a lot of people who can contest to that and say that it works. It's alright. There we go. Just had to readjust everything on my end. Whoop. Didn't exactly want to stop. So, the resetting the camera, I kind of get it. I'm not actually mad about it, but it's like, okay, back to trying to fix that. Let's get that circled around. This blue floor is almost done. Yeah, alright. So, this red is part of so much more. But we can do these like little circles and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be okay. Give me a second to grab a drink. Excuse me. Been a lot of talking this morning. Getting you guys this PowerWash content. Which now, of course, what happens is I record these games in bursts because not all games have an end. Like, I'm sure there is, but I don't have I don't want to make 32 episodes of Gas Station Simulator in a row because I don't think you guys would watch it. So it kind of becomes a waste because I put in for the game that I love and nobody wanted to watch it. So I try to balance that out. But the problem is when I start something, such as playing this Gas Station Simulator, Baking Simulator, anything like that, I remember why I loved it to begin with, and I just want to sit there and make 8 million episodes of it. Which is not what I need to do. I want to have variety out here. I want to play a variety of games. Because I don't like when I look at my tier of, okay, what game do I want to put out next? Well, I can put out 32 episodes of this because that's all I wanted to play. Which gets boring for you guys, specifically if you don't like the content. So I always try to have 2 games kind of going at once. I try to have our backbone games out there. I got to get back into American Truck Simulator. Texas actually just dropped today, which I'm excited for. Alright, so this one's all green, that's just red. Circle. So we're actually getting to the point where we're going to have to do the big one. So let's do this circle. And then I want to do the red behind me. Okay, there's some in there too. Gotta keep in mind that one. So we'll do that one. Oh, Beasters, do you need your ears cleaned, buddy? I can hear him scratching his ear and just sounds like a car trying to start when it's cold. Every once in a while we gotta do his ears. Just clean them out. Okay, I actually kind of figured I was gonna be done with that in here. I'm gonna figure out where there's still some yellow circles sitting. Y'all? I am a little confused. This makes it sound like there's a bunch left. I don't see any. Oh. Found it. I actually thought we had done the inside of this one, so now I'm like, okay, let's go and do the floors of all the towers just so that we don't forget them. I know you're a pain. You're in there. Come over here. Yeah, let's just do this really quick. Let's just... Yeah, because this is just going to be forgotten. That's kind of the problem, so I'm just going to forget it. Alright, so next is, what, that red big circle, I think. Yeah, small red floor. Of course, we'll get a little green done at the same time, and that's okay. Figure out which direction I actually want to travel in. This seems pretty good. It's a nice day for this. I wish it would start snowing now. It's supposed to start snowing at 9:30, which, of course, I gotta come home at midnight, I'm assuming, is when I'm going to be coming home. So I'm already not excited about the drive. I don't mind driving in the snow. As I get older, I do. My reaction time's not the fastest. Last night I almost hit a deer. First time a deer's ever actually crossed my path. Not far enough down the road where I could see it. Like, if I wasn't paying attention, because this was at midnight, this is actually 12:30 at this point, I would have hit a deer. And the way that I would have hit it, she was tall. She was a tall doe. I probably would have totaled my car. Unfortunately, just the reality of everything. Alright, let's do the red first. Let's do the red outside first, and then we'll move our way in to finalize this project. Feeling really good about it. The floor actually wasn't as much of an undertaking as I was expecting. It's taking long. It took a whole episode, and we've done now 4 episodes on the playground. Just because it was so big, and I didn't want to edit it. Not that I didn't... Okay, let me rephrase. That makes it sound like I'm really lazy. I could edit it. I could go through and not, do it and not do commentary here and there and just, get you guys... Up, here we are, moving on to the next one. That's no fun. I wanna keep you guys here. I wanna keep talking with you guys. Oh, where can I put this so it's out of the way? There. I like to bring you with the journey, and I like to talk to you. I can't wait until I have the ability, and I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do it on Twitch or if I want to do it on YouTube. I'm gonna have to play around with where you guys want to be. I'd put a vote out there for it for sure. I do want to get back into streaming. I think it's gonna happen more when we're in our next house. Big dreams, don't get me wrong, but at least I'll have a room while, because Danielle has to go to sleep early because she gets up at like 5:45 to get ready for work. I don't get up until 9:30, so we're on different time schedules, let's say that. But unfortunately, the house that we're in right now, we don't have two separate areas. It is a one big floor open cabin, more or less. So I can't wait to have my own space, and we have doors and stuff so that I can record videos at night and not disturb her. I don't want to keep her up. And I'd like to be able to work with the lights on. Oh, boy. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, keep going. We're making great progress. I don't want to slow down now. Let me see. Just responding to that email really quick. Again, I don't get a complete day off, which is fine. I don't have to log this time, and I still love my job. And it's just kind of the nature of there is a group of people using my facilities, and I need to make sure that I can actually answer the questions that they need, that they may have. Let's see. But I am glad it's the last night before strike, which is on Saturday, that I've got to be there. So I got some time to be home in the evening with Danielle and the dogs and everything. So I look forward to that. I also have a really good friend who's going to be visiting in December. So nervous about that. We haven't actually met in person. You know, it's an online friend, but the thing is we're in that world where, you know, it used to be like, oh, you're going to meet some creep online. You're going to figure out which one's going to be the serial killer. I'm not saying those days are behind us, because there's tons of freaky people on the internet. I understand that. Yeah, red done. Man, it's looking so good in here. But, especially via COVID, that's how a lot of people got to know each other, is online, because those are our only options, and things have come so far with FaceTime and all that. So it's come a long way. So you get to know the person before you even actually get to meet them. So we'll see how that goes. Excuse me. But we are making really good progress on this, and I'm hoping to take a smaller one next time, maybe the golf cart from the mayor. Do that. Just to be able to take a smaller one. I knew this was a big one. I think that's why we left this one for so long, because it was so big, and we're like, yeah, it'll take a little bit more time to do it. Well, I didn't think it was going to take 2 hours of my time at this point. I believe close to 2 hours to finish this one. Oh dear. Okay, as I say, there's a lot in here that we didn't get before, because we weren't thinking about it. There you go. Looking beautiful, looking great. And what's nice about starting on the outside going in, everything's getting nice and small. The track around to get things cleaned out is getting progressively smaller. So that's nice. The blue is very thick, so it's a little bit harder just to go through like this. Through like that. You know, it's interesting. I've been kind of fixated the last couple days, and I haven't taken the time to actually look it up. There's a game. So my uncle Steve passed away in 2008. he meant a lot to me. And he was really big on computers and games specifically. So he had like the old redneck hunting games, you know, where the deer hunted you and it was crude. He showed me the, you know, Osama bin Laden in a blender kind of thing. You know, like stuff that I shouldn't be seeing as a kid. He was the fun uncle, I guess. Not knocking any of the rest of mine. But he was a little bit of the immature, quote unquote, in the best way possible. So I get a lot of those qualities from him. But he had a game. We're talking 90s, okay? 90s, possibly early 2000s, but really early 2000s. These like golf games that I remember playing on his computer, and like I got vague snapshots in my brain of the gameplay. Couldn't for the life of you tell you what the game was, and it'd be really hard to find. It was more mini golf, like these kind of like adventure kind of golf games. I'm gonna have to try to look it up sometime, and if I do find one, I will pay a little tribute to him and play it. Oh God, we got to be almost done with the green. A little bit over here. For some reason, I thought we'd started over here. We did, technically, just not that far. Almost done, almost done. All right, 100%, everybody. All right, so you see how the ground changed. That was from the old time to this time, and look at us go. We made it look so easy, but it took so long. I wish it did have a how long it took. Look at the floor. You see how the floor got added? You can literally see that shift. That's actually really... To when we came back. They actually made everything dirtier. Watch over here, too. Yeah, they changed the structure of certain things. There must have been clipping issues, and then they added the floor. So now it's been busy, but $600. Awesome. So there's that one, and there's this one. I thought we got more. Well, we'll take the golf cart next time that we come into it, but that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I did. I had a lot of fun. As I say, I know that there's like different vehicle ones, etc., but we haven't unlocked them yet. But I know there's a lot more to this game, and I am still excited to be able to do this in the future. But that's going to do it for this one. I'll probably do it for a little while on PowerWash Sim, but I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.